Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? So I wanted to touch on this topic, man, because I think it's very relevant in the sport today, and it's an important topic, right? Turki Alalshikh, we know that this guy came out of nowhere from Saudi Arabia, started to make a big splash with Riyadh season, doing huge events overseas in Saudi Arabia, and just made his first appearance in the States with a phenomenal card, blockbuster card, all action-packed fights with top names, headlined by Terrence Bud Crawford, the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the sport, right? His first event in the United States. And as he continues to build up his reputation, his name in terms of the sport of boxing and being able to put on these fights, he's planning on putting more shows on in the US, right? This is where all of the top guys fight at, right? Vegas, Texas. It's so many, that this is where all of the big fights take place for the most part. So he's wanting to get into this market and put on big fights. That being said, Turki Alalshikh has been open and very transparent in terms of his desire to bring the fans the biggest fights possible, which include the biggest names in the sport. Your Terrence Crawfords, your Canelo Alvarez's, your Gervonta Tank Davis's, your Tyson Fury's, Alexander Usyk, Anthony Joshua, Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. You dig what I'm saying? He want to bring you all of these fights, right? And of course, there's going to be some resistance from fighters and some fans. From the fans, I really don't understand at all. Like, if you're a boxing fan, there shouldn't be any resistance whatsoever unless you are some hardcore fanboy of a certain fighter who is showing resistance against Turki Alalshikh. And we're going to talk about that. But as far as just regular boxing fans who just want to see big fights, you don't give a fuck if they fighting on the moon. You don't care if they fighting on Mars. You don't care if they fighting in Vegas. You don't care if they fighting in LA. You don't care if they fighting in Dallas, Texas. You don't care if they fight in New York, in Saudi Arabia. You don't give a fuck where they fighting at. You know what I'm saying? You just want to see the fights. For them type of fans, motherfuckers just advocating for the best fights to happen, right? You don't care about how much money they making. And we know Turki is paying these guys. He paying them. He paying good too. And he paying what you worth. See, let me tell you what the problem is. So this the problem right here. Turki gonna pay you what you worth, and he gonna make you fight a dog. If you Big Baby Anderson, you gonna have to fight a Bacall. You know what I'm saying? What's my boy name? The big ass George Foreman built the African dude. You gonna have to fight him. You know what I'm saying? If you Terrence Crawford your first fight at 154, you gonna have to fight Madrimov. You feel me? If you Big Baby Miller and you try to make a splash, you gonna have to fight Andy Ruiz. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you Tyson Fury, you gonna have to see Alexander Usyk for undisputed at heavyweight. Brought us undisputed at heavyweight. If you Dimitri Bivol, you gonna have to see Archer Beterbiev at some point. If you gonna sign on to fuck with us, you gonna have to give me your word that you gonna make that undisputed fight at 175 that we ain't got in 7 years. Them boys been at the same weight for 7 years, and we just now even having a realistic idea about that fight being a possibility, right? So, Canelo had an interview after his press conference for the Edgar Berlanga fight. And look, that press conference was lit as fuck. Shout out to Canelo, because I liked a lot of the things that Canelo was saying. I like the personality he's showing, speaking English now, talking cash shit. And shout out to Berlanga too, because you know he making it fun. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I like Canelo, bro. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like the way he fight. I like a lot of the things that he's done in his career. But let's just keep it 100. You know, Canelo did an interview after that talking about, they asked him about Turki Alalshikh and him possibly fighting Crawford or Benavidez. And he was like, yeah, I got his text. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, he hit me up, but I ain't like the way he was doing business. I ain't like the way he was talking. Basically what he was saying was like, Turki ain't trying to just do it my way. Translation, he not gonna give me that big ass bag and just let me fight anybody. Canelo want that DAZN treatment where they gave him, you know, upwards of $250-300 million to fight a string of nobodies and shit. And you might fight some 1 or 2 guys here and there. You feel what I'm saying? Turki not about that shit, bruh. If you want this bag, you gonna have to fight Benavidez for it. Or you gonna have to fight Terrence Crawford for it. You feel what I'm saying? But translation, what Canelo was saying, oh, he won't let me do it my way. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna pay me, I gotta fight somebody. You feel me? Same thing Gervonta Tank Davis said when Turki was reaching out to him, trying to make the Devin Haney fight and put him in there with Loma, Devin Haney, Shakur, somebody. Tank talking about, oh, you gotta send me 2 Ferraris. Oh, why I gotta go fight over there when I can sell over here? Oh, but Turki doing shows in the USA now. What's the next excuse? You feel what I'm saying? See, this the thing, bruh. It's like, it's certain guys that's used to being so strategic. And, I mean, if we being honest, just ripping off the fans, bruh. Being able to fight high reward, low risk fights. And now we finally got somebody who coming in the game who like, look, I see the play. I see that y'all is great fighters. Y'all deserve bread for sure. I'm going to pay you what you worth. We ain't finna overpay. We ain't finna hit you with no 200 million for what? With 300 for what? No. I'm going to pay you what you weigh. But you're going to have to fight somebody for it though. If you Rayo moving up to 140, you gotta see Isaac Cruz off the rip. You know they had Virgil Ortiz and Tim Tszyu on the card too. If you Virgil Ortiz, you gotta see Tim Tszyu. If you Tim Tszyu, you gotta see Virgil Ortiz. Come on, bruh. That's what it now. The other side to this, you know, that's the negative aspect where these guys getting exposed. You feel me? Like, for the ones that really don't want to see no smoke for real. I don't give a fuck what you did in your past. I'm talking about right now. These boys ain't trying to fight no smoke right now. It's certain select guys that they ain't trying to do that right now. You feel me? They want to be on their strategic shit. And Turki exposing that shit if we keeping it 100. But what is also exposing, or shedding light on, rather, is the guys like Terrence Crawford, who fresh off 20 million, and you still trying to scrap. You still looking for the Canelo fight. You know, if it come across your table, you still gonna go straight to 154 and fight Madrimov. A very tough style, a very skilled fighter, a very strong motherfucker. You feel me? And Crawford ain't asking for no damn 30 million to fight Madrimov. You feel what I'm saying? You fresh out 20 M's with Earl Spence and you jump in that water with Madrimov first? He could have fought anybody at 154 for his first fight. But fucking with Turki, no, you got to give me, yeah, I need that up out you. I want to see you get in there with some fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I said with Big Baby Anderson, yeah, over there on ESPN, yeah, you fighting, you know what I'm saying, whoever, but you fucking with me, you got to get in there with Bacali. You feel what I'm saying? This shit really exposing these guys who don't want no smoke for real. You feel me? But like I said, Turki is good for the sport because he making reasonable offers, and he's offering guys fights that the fans want to see. So, like I said, this gonna show you from a fan's perspective who really want to see the big fights, and from the fighter's perspective who really want to fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to get behind PBC and you know and Golden Boy a particular group, Top Rank. You want to support a particular group because that's who you like. When in all actuality, bruh, fuck all that. Who trying to make the fights? We got a PBC got a whole roster of motherfuckers who ain't fighting. PBC guys is fighting with Turkey because he the one setting up dates and paying them. But y'all still trying to show loyalty to a particular group, a particular promotional outfit. That shit crazy as hell, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime, boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.